Good afternoon, Sir Kabaling. My name is Trample Sombreno from CE4B1, and the topic for today is business valuation. So, business valuation is the process of determining the economic value of a company or business unit. This process is crucial for various purposes, such as selling the business, merging another company, or securing investment. So, business valuation is one of the important keys on business or company because it it focuses on the selling of the business, and it evaluate whether the business is whether yung business is nag-improve or nagkakaroon ng profit day by day. So there are four methods that use in business valuation. So the first one is market valuation method, comparable company analysis, also known as CCA. Second one is income valuation method, discounted cash flow, also known as DCF. And the third one is asset-based valuation method, and the last one is other consideration intangible asset. So the first one is market valuation method, comparable company analysis. So this method involves comparing the business to similar companies in the same industry that have recently been sold or are publicly traded. Key metrics such as the price earnings or PE ratio, EBITDA multiple, and revenue multiple are used for comparison. So sa market valuation method, nagko-compare tayo ng business natin sa kapareho natin or sa ano bang tawag yun? Yung sa kalaban natin na business or competitor. So tinitignan natin whether kung gaano na ba kalayo or gaano kalakas yung benta nila compare sa benta natin. Similar to CCA, this method looks at recent sale of similar business. However, it focuses on the specific details and circumstances of each transaction to derive of valuation. So, like I said before, nagfo-focus siya sa similarities ng competitor na business mo. So the second one is income valuation methods, discounted cash flow or DCF. This method projects the future cash flow of the business and discount them back to their present value using a discount rate. Typically, the company weighted average cost of capital, or also known as WACC. It provides an intrinsic value based on the company's ability to generate cash in the future. So, income valuation method, this type of method, nagfo-focus siya sa cash flow and the discount rate ng present value ng company mo. So, dito malalaman kung paano magkaroon or magka-generate ng income in the future of your business. So this similar approach involves dividing the company's expected earnings by capitalization rate, which is the inverse of the required rate of return. So sa income valuation method, nakapaloob dito yung capital earning or capitalization earning ng business or company. So the third one is asset-based valuation methods. This method calculates the net asset value of a company by subtracting its liability from its asset. It provides a baseline value but may not reflect the true market value of the business, especially for service-oriented or tech company. So yung asset-based valuation, this method nagfo-focus siya sa net value, net asset, or yung mga asset na nanggagaling sa company or business. So sinusubtract lang sa method na to, sinusubtract lang if ever na sinusubtract yung liability and yung current asset ng company. So example, yung asset mo or nag-invest ka doon sa mga produkto or produkto na makakatulong sa company mo in the future. Then ima-minus mo siya sa mga nagastos or the liability na nagamit ng isang kumpanya or business. Then doon mo na malalaman yung net asset value ng isang business or company. So the fourth one is other consideration, intangible asset. Valuation should account for intangible assets such as patents, trademarks, brand value, and goodwill, which may not be reflected fully in the financial statement. So yung intangible asset, from the word itself, intangible. So ito yung asset na nahahawakan or nagagamit natin day by day. The effectiveness of management and operational efficiency can influence the perceived value of a business, practicals in business. So yeah, that is the 4 method of business valuation. Overall, business evaluation is a comprehensive process that combines financial analysis, market comparison, and an understanding of the business unique characteristic. So yung overall ng business valuation ay nagfo-focus siya sa financial analysis ng business, also kasama na same as stability and comparison to the competitor's business, if nag-grow ba or tumataas ba yung revenue or bumababa. It is essential to use multiple methods and consider various factors to arrive at well-rounded valuation. For accurate and reliable valuation, consulting with a professional appraiser or financial analysis is often advisable.